Hey Internet, my name is Abby and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program on Wings. We are back with the Bob Expedition and with Aerocapture, and yeah, 8 days have passed since we left the sphere of influence of Grass, and now we do have a visual on Jool with our Bob Expedition. So yeah, Dodo is the very first Kerbal who will arrive at Jool with the Julian Moon Expedition, and yeah, this is pretty cool. So now we are only 58 minutes away from the encounter with Jool, so let me just do a short time warp to get a little bit closer to the Jool encounter and the change in the sphere of influence, and then Dodo will be the Kerbonaut in charge to complete one of our next contracts, because let me stop right now, because we do have a contract, science data science data from space around Jool. Transmit or recover scientific data from space around Jool. And yeah, now we are in the sphere of influence of Jool, and we will get down there to a Jool periapsis of 155 kilometers. I think we need to lower it just a tiny little bit, and then we need also to make sure that we maybe are already on a good trajectory to get close to our destination, to Bob, because Bob is on an inclined orbit. But at first, let us do the contract thing. So, what will we do? We will do this via an EVA. So, Dodo, it's time for you to go on a new EVA. Oh, you are gliding away, and with a beautiful visual on Jool. Let me turn the camera around. Well, he's smiling. Dodo's smiling. Very good. You can do an EVA report. Well, we have already done this. So let me just keep the data. And so we did some science around Jool, and we want now to transmit back home. And yeah, in this case, let me fly back home, or not back home, but back to my capsule, so that I can board this thing. And careful, grab. No. Okay, slowly backwards, and let's try this again, and grab. Okay, this was not good, Let's recover, and let's retry this. This is sometimes they are coming toward the ladder with a very high momentum, and then they are overshooting all the time. Can we give him some help by extend the ladder? Maybe this will help him to get some grab to the lander. This would be quite helpful. Grab. Okay, this time we managed to, but now we are not able to climb up there. This is strange. On the surface of a planet this always works, but not here. You seem to have some strange issues, guy. Okay, let's try this again. Come on, I want to get back to my lander. Grab. No. Okay, now he's able to do this, and board. Okay, very good. Let's retract the ladder, and then we can review stored data. We can transmit this data back home, and this should then complete one of the contracts. Yeah, we get the contract complete. We've just received experimental data from space around Jool. Good work. Very nice. Okay. And now I was talking about, let me focus the view on Jool. As I said, pull Bob. You can see Bob is on a very inclined orbit. So let me see, when I say set this as a target, we currently do not have any intersection. I can have a maneuver node in 2 days. Let me just turn a little bit around until we hopefully get... Oh, we are a little bit higher. This is strange. Why do we not get a... Oh. Why do we not get a marker for being... okay, now we are still a little bit low. Now we should be almost there, I guess. Let me continue. This is really strange. Why do I not get a marker for being or for flying through the trajectory. Okay, anyways, I think when I'm moving my camera around, this has changed a little bit my inclination, and I hope this will help me later on to arrive there. Okay, and with this, my Jool periapsis has a little bit changed, so I think I need to... what do I need to do? 239, 199, 196. How deep I like to go inside the atmosphere? 130. Well, let's try it with 130. I hope this is good. I hope this is not too deep inside the atmosphere. I hope this will help us to get captured by Jool. And this will happen in 15 days and 18 hours. So this is quite a while until we arrive there. And I think in this time, a lot of other things will happen until we arrive here at Jool. Like, well, our correction burn for our EVE exploration, as an example, will happen in this time. But yeah, okay, we have set up a maneuver node. Let us speed up time to get closer to this maneuver node, so that we can perform our burn to hopefully change a little bit our trajectory and even the inclination, so that we are able to establish an orbit around Bob, to explore Bob. And yeah, to make it everything a little bit easier for us, because then we are already on a good trajectory, which is a little bit inclined, and so it can help us. At least I hope so, that the thing is working out. And now let's make sure that we are not overshooting our maneuver node. And come on, 7 minutes, only a few minutes to go. Okay, and let's stop here. So now let's make sure that we are controlling from the right side. Control from here. Okay, we are doing this. Let's turn it around. And it's just a very gently burn of 18.5 meters per second. Let's do this. Let's do this. I hope this is working out. And I hope this will result in the planned and desired trajectory. And I hope we are not getting too deep inside the atmosphere. Okay, let's stop it right now. So what have we done? Our trajectory is already a little bit inclined, and we are at 160. I think I need to continue a little bit my burn to lower a little bit the periapsis. How deep I desire? Maybe 140 kilometers. 144. Okay, let's try it with this. Very nice, very nice. Okay, we are pretty much set up with this. And now, how long does it take? It takes us 13 days and 2 hours until we arrive at the periapsis and things get exciting. So let us check out what is coming up next. Let us head over to the Space Center. We have received a little bit more money, some signs for completing the contract, and our reputation is pretty high already. Have we got any new rescue, test? Okay. Archives, plant flag on dress. Science data from space around Jool. Yeah, over here. We finished this. Very nice. And okay, I wanted to check what is coming up next. So I have to manage so many different missions. Elo 1, no. Where is the Albatross? Albatross will arrive in 20 days, so we will have our periapsis before Albatross will arrive. We are on an escape trajectory out of Jool, interesting. And yeah, we are still 13 days to go. Touchdown will arrive in 12 days. So before we arrive at the periapsis, touchdown will get inside the sphere of influence of Jool. So this is our mission for Lays and for Well. Pole expedition will arrive in 9 days. So the pole expedition will be also inside the sphere of influence. Our expedition in 5 days and 10 hours, so the next thing might be the correction burn for our EVE expedition. And the dress expedition, well, the dress expedition is not important for the next days, and the Elo supply mission 124 days. Okay, so the next thing is the correction burn for our Eve exploration. Yeah, let me do the time warp and I will bring you back in 5 days and 10 hours. Okay, 5 days and 10 hours have passed, and we are now shortly before our correction burn for our Eve exploration. And what is the burn doing? Our burn is changing our periapsis from around 34,000 kilometers down to 47 kilometers. And so yeah, this is pretty good. And I also like, hopefully, to lower a little bit our periapsis to maybe 33 kilometers or 32 kilometers, because this is a very good altitude for an Aerocapture. Maybe I will go for 33 kilometers and I can later on use even my engines to finish the capture. And yeah, in this case, let me extend the nav ball, and at first I will do the burn from this perspective. Okay, and well, it's just a mid-course correction burn, so we can do it right now. Let me throttle way up, only a 10-second burn, so this is pretty fast. And a few seconds, and let's cut this right now. Very good, very good. So what have we done? Current periapsis is currently at 246 kilometers. Ooh, this is pretty aggressive. I think I will do a different tactic. I will enable RCS and I will use small RCS bursts to manipulate a little bit the periapsis. 47, 38, oh, now it's getting complex, and 45, 32. In the worst case, I can extend this a little bit, or I can raise this a little bit after I had the Kerbal encounter in 9 days and 7 hours. Oh, 9 days and 7 hours, and periapsis in 10 days and 6 hours. I think this will interfere a little bit with the arrival of all the Jool Expedition flights. Oh, I think I'm under very strong and very high stress to manage all the different things happening at once. I hope I'm able to do so. Okay, next thing, 9 days and 7 hours. I will figure out what comes next. I think it was one of the Jool Expedition flights which will arrive now. Yeah, let me figure that out and I will bring you back in once I'm sure what is coming up next. And then I think we can even see how the Eve exploration is arriving at Kerbal in this episode. So, exciting things, and let me find out what comes next. Okay, the next thing which is coming up is the Pole Expedition, and it's now arriving at Jool. We do have a visual, and Bering is hopefully happy and is hopefully looking forward to arrive at Jool. And yeah, we are currently 1 minute and 24 seconds out of the Jool encounter. Let me just get a little bit closer, and okay, only a few seconds to go. And then we will switch over to the sphere of influence of Jool, and I think we need to change just a little bit our trajectory, because I think, okay, Bering is now smiling as he is arrived at, or in the sphere of influence of Jool. There was just a bubble to create a maneuver node, okay, over here, in 40... Okay, our Jool periapsis, yeah, is a little bit high. We are currently about 38 kilometers above the atmosphere. And I like to get a little bit closer. Do I need... Oh, this is the wrong... I need to slow down, I guess. What, lathe? Can I... Lathe? No, I want to... No, not closing this. I want to switch over to Jool. Wall. Lathe. Okay, focus view on lathe. Can I switch to Jool? No. Can I now? My current periapsis is... Can't have a visual on it. Okay, I need to... What do I need to do? I guess I need to slow down just a bit. 174. So what is it? This is a burn in this direction. Am I controlling from the right thing? Control from here, yeah, okay. So I just need to do a retrograde burn. And I think, well, this I'm not quite sure if the nuclear rocket engine is a little bit too aggressive again. Maybe I just need to do it via RCS burns. Okay, let's closest maneuver node. I will do it from here. Let's start doing the burn. Okay, what is this? Lathe encounter. No, 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 no. I do not want to have a lathe encounter. Okay. So another lathe encounter. This is not helpful. This was not helpful at all. Please stop doing this. Please stop doing this. Okay, I want to get... okay, this lathe encounter is not so much of an importance because it's on the opposite side of our hopefully successful Aerocapture. I said I want to lower it to 140 kilometers. So let me continue with this, and I hope this is a good altitude to get captured then. And maybe, in the worst case, I need to do a retrograde burn after I finish flying through the atmosphere. Okay, this is now good. This is now perfect. Okay, bearing Kerman is set up. Bearing Kerman is set up as well. And yeah, in this case, the next Julian mission is on a good way to arrive there. And I think the next thing will be the arrival of... I think it was touchdown 3. Can I switch to it? Touchdown 3. Switch to it. It is currently 2 days and 9 hours away from our Jool encounter. That's very good. I hope I'm not doing anything stupid. Let me just check out. The Bob expedition is 3 days. Okay. So I can at first switch back. I'm sorry for this whole switch back and forth, but I need to make sure that I'm not forgetting any important thing. Okay, and even Optop and Handler do have a visual on Jool, and they are 2 days and 9 hours out of the Jool encounter, so let us speed up a little bit to get closer to the Jool encounter. 3 hours. We can speed a little bit up. Okay, 7 minutes. 7 minutes to go. 6 minutes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, maybe we can get a little bit closer. Okay, only a few seconds to go. So they have now a better view to Jool, and yeah, we do have here our... What is this? This is the Lace Lander. With, I guess it was Handler Kerman. Handler Kerman is sitting in here, and the Lace Lander, and then we do have over here the Wall Lander with Optop Kerman, and both are smiling. Both are smiling after they changed the sphere of influence, and they are coming down to a Jool periapsis of 870 kilometers. This is... Hey, there was 2 hours. Okay, 2 hours is good enough. Okay, that is good. Can we now... Jool. I like to switch to Jool. Focus view on Jool, very good. Because now we need to change a bit our periapsis. I think we need to slow down. Okay, what is this? Lace encounter. Should we go for an Aerocapture around Lace right away? Because we want to land on Lace. Lace periapsis. We need to go very deep inside the atmosphere of Lace. We experienced this with the Lace supply, or better with the Jool supply mission. Would this be possible? Let me just think about this. When we're going for a direct approach at Lace, this could be also quite helpful and quite interesting. Can I focus view on Lace? Oh, Lace is over there. What do I need to do? And in which direction is this thing orbiting? Its altitude is increasing, so it's orbiting in this direction. This is also quite important. What do we need to do? We need then to get through Lace atmosphere directly over here. Gently, gently, gently. Where is the periapsis? I think as I arrived there, I was flying through the atmosphere with a periapsis of 15 kilometers or so. I need to check the footage, how I did the arrival at Lace with my Jool supply mission. 140 meters. I think this is a little bit too close. 2 kilometers, 6 kilometers, 9 kilometers, 9 kilometers, 12 kilometers, 17 kilometers. Okay, let's set it for 17 kilometers. And yeah, I think I will try this out, and I need to check the old footage if to find out at which altitude I should go to do my arrival burn. I think this, or to do my Aerocapture. I think this is a good altitude, and I think this would be quite helpful if we arrive right away at our destination. Okay, burn is coming up in 2 hours and 45 seconds. No, 45 minutes, not seconds. Yeah, we have set up this so we can get a little bit closer to. Oh crap. Okay, this was a little bit too close. I hope, although we overshot by 48 minutes, that I am able to change my trajectory so that I will have this lace encounter. Come on, come on, come on. Wobble back, wobble in the other opposite direction. Okay, very good, very good. Okay, let's start doing this burn. Very good, very good. Let me have a view. Okay, there is our lace periapsis. Let's try to get next to the maneuver node again. Oh, look how the wobbly spacecraft is changing the periapsis. This is crazy, this is crazy. Please stop wobbling around. This, we need to be very precise with our approach there. Okay. Let's continue. Let's lower this. Closer, 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 and stop it right now. I think it's time again for some RCS. Let's zoom in a bit. Okay, gently, 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 very gently. Because if I'm going too deep, I will crash into lace. If I'm too high, I'm not losing enough velocity by my flight through the atmosphere. Okay, lace periapsis. Well, then we do have a little bit of an inclination. I hope we can change this. Oh no. Can I switch back? I need another maneuver node. Hey, here's this bubble. Give me my node. Okay, yes, okay, now I do have my... Now, let's focus view back on lace. This is really, really a hard work. If I raise it just a little bit, then I am already inside the atmosphere. It's not good. Okay, and 34 kilometers. Let's try this at first. And then I think we can lower our periapsis a little bit when we are getting closer. Oh, at which point do I need to aim? At which point I need to aim? This whole wobbly thing is not very helpful for the whole expedition and for the whole experiment of arriving there where I want to arrive. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, okay. Okay. Let's try this. Just a gently burn with RCS, and where's now my periapsis? Why there's no periapsis? Okay, okay. I think we are a little bit too far out to continue with this. Look at this, look at this. This is crazy. I think we will change this a little bit later on when we are a little bit closer to lace. It's wobbling back and forth. Okay, no, I'm giving the next impulse to turn my spacecraft around, and the thing is getting unstable and wobbly like crazy. Okay, please stop wobbling. Please stop doing this. Okay, I think it has almost stopped wobbling. Let's enable RCS and just a tiny burst. 18, 20. Okay, we can change this later on, but yeah, this was good. This was good. Now we are on a flight towards Lays, and hopefully we get captured around Lays. I hope everything will work out well. At least Optrop and Handler are smiling. They are quite confident that this thing will work out. And okay, the next thing is, let's switch over to the Bob Expedition. Dodo Kerman. So, we are 15 hours and 30 minutes away. Yeah, let's get closer. Let's get closer. Let's approach a little bit more, Jool. We can already see the different moons orbiting around Jool. That is pretty interesting. And wait. I am 6 hours out, and I already have a velocity of more than 3,000 kilometers. I think, yeah, I think I should turn my spacecraft around and lower my periapsis to maybe 125 kilometers, because I think, when we are getting closer to Jool, we will have a much higher velocity, and I'm not quite sure if this altitude is already good enough to slow us down. In this case, let me go for, let's say, 125 kilometers. Okay, let's throttle up. 124. 124? Well, let's say 123, 122. Okay, let's try this. Let's try this altitude. I hope this will help us, because I have this slight feeling when I'm getting now closer. Look at the velocity. Look how the velocity is increasing, and we are still pretty far out of Jool. Well, we are passing now the first moons of Jool. This is all the time a pretty beautiful view to see so many moons orbiting around a planet. And oh, look at the velocity. Look how the velocity is increasing. I think, or I hope, this was a good decision, and soon we will have the sunset around Jool, and then I will retract my solar panels so that they are not getting damaged while I'm doing my flight through the atmosphere. And yeah, things getting now intense. Look at Dodo. Dodo is smiling. He is really looking forward to this. And I am not so sure, because I spent so much time in preparation and planning this mission and thinking about what do I need to explore all the different moons. And now it's coming down to this moment when I need to do the Aerocapture, and when the Aerocapture is now deciding whether I will be a success or I will crash to Jool, or I do not know. And look how the velocity is increasing in the last few minutes of the approach, and the camera is doing an additional freak out. Okay, this is now intense. Orbital velocity of 9,000 meters per second. Wow, okay. Let's speed a little bit up. And I think Jool atmosphere starts at 200 kilometers. So okay, we are now at 10,700 meters per second of delta V, and now we are inside the atmosphere of Jool. At least we should be inside the atmosphere of Jool. The nav wall has switched over to surface velocity, and look at Dodo, and well, this is an interesting view, as we see just green. We see nothing else than a green flat surface, or well, a curved flat surface. This is crazy. This is really crazy. And yeah, I hope that my periapsis... Whoa, what? Jool is gone. There's Jool. That my periapsis of 122 kilometers is steep enough to slow us down, because right now we are at 162 kilometers and we are not experiencing any braking, any atmospheric drag. And And well, I aimed for 140 kilometers, and we are now only 10 kilometers away from this, and we are still increasing with our velocity, so I'm not quite sure. I'm really not sure. I'm a little bit worried. I have to admit, I'm a little bit worried, because I wanted to do at 140 kilometers aero braking, and there is nothing to happen. Oh, look at this, look at this. No, suddenly we are inside the atmosphere, and suddenly we are experiencing re-entry effects. I hope I'm not too deep. Can we have crew report? Space near Jool, okay. So, we are losing velocity. This is good. This is really good. Let's have, this is also interesting with the slight purple. Can we? No, I think this way it's looking much better. This is cool. This is a cool picture. Still, I'm worried. Okay, I hope this means we are captured by Jool. No, not observe. Crew report. Jool's upper atmosphere. Let's keep this data. I do not want to transmit it. Do I have something I can do here? I can do the gravity thingy. Toggle display. Log gravity. Yeah, that can't be done right now. Okay, can we do a temperature scan? What's the temperature? Minus 431, but we are on flames. From Jool's upper atmosphere. Keep it. This is cool. This is cool that we are getting some science data. Okay, wow. Hey, this is looking amazing. This is looking amazing. This is cool. This is a cool view. Okay, 122 kilometers at first seems to be good. Seems to be very good for an Aerocapture or for a braking maneuver. So I'm quite lucky that I decided in a good position that I should raise a little bit my periapsis. Or, well, if I haven't done this, I would just be... well, 140 kilometers was not enough to experience any drag. And what are we doing? Okay, yeah, look at this, look at this. We are captured. But I wanted to fly to... what is this? The Bob Expedition. So, this was a little bit too much of drag. So we need to spend some fuel on raising our apoapsis again. Okay. At least we are captured and we are getting almost to the altitude of wall. Okay, now we are out of the atmosphere. Well, not out of the atmosphere, but the atmospheric drag has stopped. And look at this. This is a beautiful view, or a very strange view, a very greenish. This is cool. Okay, we need to remember that we should arrive at an altitude of 122 kilometers. So I need to change a little bit the trajectory for the pole expedition, because pole is currently... Oh, now we have sunrise. This is great. This is cool. This is really cool. This is just beautiful. Okay. We are... What about our chart? We have enough charts so that we can say review report. 60 signs for crew report from Jool's upper atmosphere. We can transmit this back home. Okay, some science is added. And here the pole expedition is also aiming for 140 kilometers aerobraking maneuver. Can I... Wait, I'm here at a good position. Maybe I should just turn my spacecraft around. Let's turn the spacecraft around and raise my apoapsis right away. So that I can, because I'm already in a good position. Let me see, when I'm now doing burn, because I'm currently at the periapsis, and I hope when I'm doing now the burn, I should be able to raise my apoapsis to the altitude of Bob, where I want to fly to. And later on I can find out how I do the rendezvous, or well, the encounter, but at first I like already to take advantage of my pretty low periapsis and of the O-Earth effect. And yeah, in this case, let me just continue the burn to raise just a little bit the apoapsis. I hope in this way I will be able at some point to have an encounter with Bob. At least this is my plan, my current plan. Okay, raising the apoapsis. Okay, we are getting closer. Let's cut the engine right now. What would happen just if I increase this a little bit? What is this? Tylo. No, Tylo. I do not want to have an... Okay, maybe what happens if I'm doing this at the ascending node? I need to change this node in the other direction. Okay, now I'm in the same trajectory. What would happen if I then increase this? Oh, what was this? Then we have a marker. We are here and Bob would be there. So maybe in a couple of orbits we would be able to get an encounter. Yeah, I think this could be a good idea, but this will happen in 32 minutes and I need to prepare this a little bit better. Wow, look at this, this is a great view. We can even see some kind of clouds or something like this. Like a cloud layer. This is great. Okay, with this great view and with the idea of having the next maneuver node coming up and the change for the arriving Jool Expedition that we need to lower its periapsis as well, I think it's now a good time to end this episode. I hope you liked this and I hope you will be watching my next episode when we continue our Jool exploration. A lot of things are going to happen at the same time and in this case here a lot of tension is going on and I hope, yeah, as I said, you will be joining me and in this case thank you so much for watching. Until next time, my name is Abby. See you!